Hello, everyone. Evening, Friday, end of the week, end of my week. It's not the end of your week.
It's not the end of my week.
Oh my god. Ash is testing out the new microphone with the microphone stand. Something that we've actually been kind of after since the very beginning.
The dawn of the beginning.
We've been 3 years.
I know. We've been prehistorically just holding
3 years we've been doing this.
We're so good at
Ta-da.
keeping track of that. Geezer said the other day about the podcast. You still do it. I said, yeah, 3 years the other day. I said, well, what'd you do? I said, nothing.
Nothing.
I wasn't even there.
Microphone and a stand. There you go. Well done. Happy birthday. Yeah, that's it. Plug the Patreon quick.
Obviously.
Blah, blah, blah. Patreon.com/what's the buttons. Exclusive content every single week after every episode. Half hour.
Full access to all of it
All
immediately.
Of it. Hundreds of
Loads
episodes.
of our posts that we always post on there.
All the posts. We're actually getting better at the posts, to be fair. I saw you put a clip up the other day of what was that? You ran over a rabbit or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Death Stranding 2. That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. All yours for £5 a month. Fantastic. Enough of the advert. Fuck that off.
Yep.
You sweet?
Sweet.
Gaming, you've been melting?
Yep, all of that.
Fuck me.
All of that.
That's been shit. Real shit.
Yeah, really hot.
35 degrees. I've been me and Steph really wanted to play ASO and we both looked at each other and went, I ain't subjecting the laptop to it.
Yeah.
I ain't switching that on.
No,
I
it's
can't
too
be
much.
arsed.
It's too much, man.
Far too much.
I can't breathe in that heat. I feel like I'm inhaling volcanic ashes.
It's grim, isn't it?
It's gross, man. See a video the other day of an Australian geezer saying, no, literally, guys, this heat is different. I'm over here, and I'm telling you firsthand, it's fucking horrible. This is 35 degrees. It's fucking 80 over there. This is fucking worse.
I think it's to do with the humidity.
It is the humidity.
That's what it is.
It is.
It just makes it... And the fact that we have a lack of AC and the buildings are designed to keep heating. This house is fucking unbearable. It's horrible. Upstairs is genuinely like a sauna. It is grim. Grimness. Perfect time to break into people's houses if you want to A, break in and steal their stuff, and B, see them naked. Because no one's wearing anything when they're sleeping.
I'd break in just to steal a fan or something.
Yeah. Where's your fan? I'm taking it. No, you're taking my life before you take the fan. It's not happening.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, game-wise, you've been fucking about.
I've put 40 hours into an unknown title. Because obviously I wasn't here last week, you were busy. So it's Friday before, I believe I bought it. And it's called Rematch. Played it? Heard of it?
Yes, I have.
40 hours I've put into that.
That is Rocket League, but actual football.
Yeah. So it's actually a game I am, and could be, really fucking good at.
This is very interesting because I really want to get this and play it. Because I've seen a lot of stuff and I've been interested because I used to bang Rocket League.
Yeah. See, I always liked Rocket League, but I wasn't good at it. Because it's too much for my
Couldn't
brain.
get the aerials in.
It's too much for my brain to contemplate driving a car and trying to kick a football. Because the dynamics of a human being aren't there. You know, I can't see the anatomy. It's a fucking car. So the people that are talented at Rocket League, and I've watched videos, are insane. Full kudos to them. But what I'm seeing with Rematch is exposing a lot of American useless cunts because they don't understand football. Right? So you hold R1 and you press X and you can do I don't know what you'd call it, a flick over, a scorpion flick. I don't fucking know. You know when you get it between your feet and you flick it over your head? You can do that. You just press R1 and X. You can do it. There's no skill involved. It's 2 buttons. That's all they do. They get the ball and they just do that over and over again, trying to score. You're not the main character here. This is a fucking team game, right? So I've slogged my way from, the bottom of the barrel, because I'm playing ranked, from bronze all the way. I've done bronze 3, 2, 1, silver 3, 2, 1, gold 3, 2, 1, platinum 3, platinum 2. I'm in platinum 2.
Yep.
And I've done all that solo queuing. And the interesting part about it, and the only reason I stuck with it, is I was like, surely people that are good at this game know how to play football.
Yeah.
Or have an idea of the sport.
There,
And that it's not just a fucking get the ball and run and look how good I am. Because if you just keep spamming the same thing and trying to take on multiple people over and over again, and then you finally score, I'm not saying good job, bro. You're annoying me because you're a selfish fucking idiot.
That's very much what it's like in Rocket League. Is I've got the ball, let me try and score.
The thing is with Rocket League is it's like, if I remember, because I didn't play it that much, but you can't pass the ball. You have to like run it at people and then like move off so the ball carries on its trajectory or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you can flick it or whatever, but there's no like actual pass button. So you can be forgiven for not passing in Rocket League.
Yeah.
There's no forgiving in this game. Pass the fucking ball, man. So.
Oh, there's an actual pass mechanic.
Oh, right, yeah. There's a pass mechanic. Like square is, you tap square, you do a short pass. You hold square, you do a long pass. You hold R1 and square, you chip pass.
That makes sense.
And you press R2 to shoot, or hold R2 to shoot, or whatever it is you want to do. So, but the difficult, don't get me wrong, it's very difficult. The difficulty is everything's manual, whereas FIFA, if a player's standing here and I'm here and I want to pass the ball here, if I aim the analog stick here, more often than not, it's going to go to the person because it auto helps you, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas on this, it's all manual passing, all manual shooting, so you have to actually have some sort of directional awareness and stuff, which I'm really good at. I'm actually very, 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 very good at this game. And it's nice to be good. It's very frustrating when your teammates... I don't mind the teammates being shit, but when they're just not passing the ball, that's really annoying.
Wow.
But as I've gone up the divisions, it's like a different ball game, man. Excuse the pun. Everyone's passing, playing out from the back, doing little triangles, little give and goes. It's great. Such a fun thing. But to get through the doldrums of lower division, because obviously I'm just solo queuing, it was a slog. But the actual game itself, it's fantastic. It's got a massive ceiling for ability. Like if you could get 5 players in a team, you could, and you were all good, you could take over the universe.
Like I say, I see quite a lot of it on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. And I remember when it got announced, and I was very intrigued because, like I say, there's easily thousands of hours that I've put into Rocket League easily. And same with Mark. We put in so many fucking hours into Rocket League and loved it. We actually won like a weekly competition on one of their ranked things where you play through a proper division and shit. We haven't played that game for a long time. So when I see Rematch, I was like, that looks fucking cool. That looks really, really cool. And I didn't know that it actually released because I didn't keep proper tabs on it. And then see it the other day, and it's only it's only 20 quid.
20 quid.
I think.
$30 or something.
Very tempted, very, very tempted because it's like you say, it's for me looking at it, I see it as, even though you're saying it's not the same, and I'm sure it isn't, but it's of that similar ilk to Rocket League.
There'd be definite transferable skills from Rocket League to Rematch, because you can play off the walls if you want to.
Yeah, because I've seen some people glitching it out where they're constantly headering against the wall and just going higher and higher and higher.
They're taking that out.
Yeah,
they don't like.
I would imagine.
The developers already said we're taking that out. Like we want, at its core, it's a football game.
Yeah.
We don't want any, because there's a lot of people. You can also press triangle to like jump and head the ball.
Yeah.
Or square to head the ball, really, if you're shooting or passing. But if you're trying to just like jump in front of a shot or block a shot, press triangle to jump. But the actual running and jumping animation, because there's a stamina system, was faster than like, because you double tap L1 to sprint, like extra effort, like the really fast boost you get. And then obviously that runs out. But just running normally and just spamming triangle over and over again, so people just like drunken salmoning over and over again, was a lot faster than the fastest thing. So they were like, we're stopping that, because
that's not happening.
No, we want it at it's a fun game, but at its core it's a football game, so we don't want it to be stupid.
If I were to ask you, is it giving similarity to something like FIFA Street? I know in its core mechanics it won't be, but how it is,
I'd say so. But there's not really. There's a couple of skills, and there's like I say, mainly that little flick. There's a couple of there's a little silhouette pirouette you can do, but not many people know how to do that. And that's simple. You just hold L2 and double tap X twice, but not many people know that. But the skill comes from, because it looks so stupid and shit and simple, but it's so in depth. So when the ball comes, there's like a lot of people don't know you press X to trap the ball. Or if you hold a direction when the ball comes and then you press X, it'll trap it and then turn in that direction, so you already get away from a person. There's a lot of intricacies that people don't understand with that. So I think FIFA Street was more just how many step overs and flick ups can you do? The lower league, it's all like that because everyone's playing for themselves. But a higher up division is much more.
So it's kind of like when 2042 come out and all the COD players come over the battlefield and they're like, "Oh, I can't play it like this arcade game that I spend my life on. It's slightly different."
In all honesty, it's probably as gimmicky as it is from the outside looking in. It's probably one of the most football games I've ever played.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's if you play five-a-side with your mates, you're not going to get closer to playing real five-a-side than playing rematch. Because that is what it is. You can play three-a-side, four-a-side, five-a-side. Ranked is 5.
Very, very fucking tempted. You know, you're making me very tempted.
I'll show you. I've scored a goal or two. I've not saved them. But the crux of it is, I find it much more satisfying to run up the pitch, ping a couple of passes off a couple of people, all one-touch passes. Bang, you go. Bang, I go. Pass it back. Bang, 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 and then we get it back and tap it in. Than me doing 100 step overs, flicking it up and scoring from 30 yards. That's not what's fun. Like playing as a team is much more satisfying.
And you're quite good at it.
I'd say I'm really good at it, to be honest.
Which is
rare. I'm not good.
It's very rare because you're old as fuck, bald, wrinkly, nice eyes, nice beard.
Thank you.
But at its core, crusty and decrepit.
Fair.
Bad back.
Fair.
Quite smelly.
Oh.
There's a dad bod going there, which is fine. It's expected at someone of your age. I get it. You know what I mean? There's not that much more time left. So, in terms of actually getting good at a game, especially on a competitive level, doesn't really happen. You know what I mean? We've heard the Destiny struggles, the WoW struggles, the COD struggles. I myself am a part of that. I ain't doing it. First-person shooters on ranked, I ain't touching them. I can't keep up. My old eyes, and I'm like a third of the age of you. So it just doesn't work. So it's just nice to hear that you found a game that's decent for you.
Oh yeah, and I'm enjoying it as well. Most important thing.
Yeah.
Another good thing is everyone has to have a go at doing everything. You can go wherever you want on the pitch. You're not you're not put into a certain position.
Yep.
Which is also a problem in the lower divisions because everyone just stays up front and you're like, sick, I'll just do all the defending then, shall I? There's only 5 of them.
Yeah, decent. Who picks goalkeeper?
That's what I'm saying. So the goalkeeper's picked at random at the start, but every time a goal goes in your goal or their goal swaps.
Clever, very clever.
But if you're in goal and I'm out on pitch and then a ball comes over and you think you can get it, you run out to get the ball, but you realise, oh shit, I'm not going to make it. If I run in the box... As soon as I put in the box that you're not in the box, I got the gloves on. So then,
it immediately swaps you over.
So I'm just in goal.
What a weird mechanic that is.
It's great because if you get a knob that just runs around as a goalkeeper, you just go, I'll just fucking go and goal.
And that makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
because you would get that.
You do. You get people just running. I'm a goalkeeper and I'm just going to flick the ball up and try and shoot.
People go, I don't want to play goalkeeper, so out I go.
But goalkeeper's really fun, and I'm really good at that as well. So it's great. I'm really enjoying it. It's.
I wonder what I'd imagine it's on Steam.
I'd imagine so. I think people are very positive on it, apart from the players are the problem. All I'm seeing on the Reddit, because for some reason, when you look at something on Reddit, all you get is bombarded notifications of that subreddit. I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, I keep getting that.
But, so all I ever see is Rematch is great, but what's wrong with all these people, man? Pardon me. Everyone just wants to be the main character all the time.
Because that's what... people are like. Everyone. Oh, sorry.
That
sorry.
made me jump.
The fucking trailers just kicked in.
Yeah.
Mostly positive. 18,500.
It done mega numbers selling wise, man. And the customization is really cool, man. You can customize your own character, make them look however you want. Hats on, hats off. I've got a cybernetic arm just because it looks cool. You know.
Someone said, haven't had this much fun. They've got 20 hours on record. Haven't had this much fun in a multiplayer game since Rocket League. Genuinely feels good to get movement down. Server has lagged on me a few times, but that's all I've got in terms of complaints. Haven't had a night of one more round in a long while, but this game keeps me hooked. This game, the kind of game I wish I had had a middle option for. Not good and not bad, but needs a lot of work. In its systems, and the input lag plus bugs are really annoying. I also see that it has exactly the same problem as Rocket League had, with the community being beyond toxic and with the lowest IQ average I've seen amongst online multiplayer games. You know what? I'll step in on that because through my times playing Rocket League, I would agree that some of those people are the most fucking stupid people I have ever had to play with. And I know that most of them are probably like 6-year-old children having fun on a little arcade football car game, but fuck off. Let the adults jump in and play it properly. Go and watch Bluey or some shit like that. Yeah, just stupid people. And there was this event called Heat Seeker in Rocket League where you basically have 3-on-3, and you can't cross the halfway. No, sorry, you could cross the halfway point, but the ball itself, once someone hit it, it would auto lock onto the goal. But based on your trajectory, obviously it would either like head directly for the goal or hit the sides or whatever. And most people, it's where you sort of become a really good goalie because the ball was always fucking coming at you. But every time you hit it, it sped up and it would change colour and it would eventually hit a limit of how fast it was. And the thing was like a fucking bullet. And that was really good. But you used to get the most fucking annoying people. If you boosted into someone with enough speed, they'd blow up. So you'd get people kick off 3-on-3. There'd always be one cunt that would just speed towards the opposition, try and blow them up, or just hit them out of the way rather than just playing the actual game. And there were so many people calling for just stop people from going across the halfway point. Keep them in their own half so they can't keep doing that because it was so fucking annoying. And it never worked because you could just jump out of the way. So they were just wasting their own time.
Yeah, much like Rocket League, you've got, I think, in Rocket League you have 4. They need to change them and add more for sure. But they've got 4 like things you can say. So you got good job.
Yeah.
Sorry, we've got this, and some other shit. Well, I can't remember. But yeah, if I'm in goal and I've saved 14 shots and no one's defending, and then I finally concede, everyone just spams, good job, techers. That's all it says. Good job, techers. Yeah. And you're just like, mate, you're all up there, bruv.
Yeah. Well, I used to be one of those people.
It's so annoying. But then, like, what I try and do is when people are doing that to someone else, I just, instead of saying, good job, I just say, we got this, and it does a little heart emoji thing. Because I'm like, no, we can do it.
Oh, you're one of the positive people.
I'm a positive guy, man.
Boring fuck.
No. Because it's annoying as fuck, mate. It's so annoying. Like, if someone's like, I do good job. when someone keeps hogging the ball, and then because you click R3 to call the pass, which is really cool. If I'm here and you're running, you can't see me in your peripheral. If I click R3, it'll say pass the ball. But when I say that, it will instantly draw like a blue line where I am.
Oh,
so
cool.
You could just pass that ball to me straight away if you wanted to, if you've got the techers. But that they need to do something like, they need to add like unlucky and stuff like that, because there's times where I'm honestly like, oh man, that was brilliant, but you can only say good job, and that's only normally used to
what
just be a nod.
What they need to add is in-game voice chat.
No, they've got that.
So why don't everyone just use that? Or you don't fucking like using it?
I don't like talking to strangers, man. They're weird.
I love giving the old quick chat fucking messages.
I've heard people think there. There's this geezer the other day, and I say geezer, he's probably like a 10-year-old kid. He was the most selfish little fucker. He was not passing the ball.
Yeah.
But then none of the other 4 people in our team were talking. It was just him. And he just kept going, pass the ball! But every time he got the ball, he wouldn't pass. Right? He's just trying to shoot. So I think without anyone talking, for the rest of the game, not a single person passed the ball to him. Every 20 seconds, he unmuted his mic. He was getting more and more angry. Like, pass the fucking ball! It was hilarious. I was cracking up. Right, I got 2 goals here that I've scored.
Yep.
And I'll show you why. What is my favourite and why. So this is one of my first goals.
Yeah.
That I thought was
one of the very first. He said the pass. Go on, stand there, his hands out.
Missed the ball.
Ball's gone over to him.
I'm useless, man.
Little square
missed the
on
ball. Thought I'd had it.
Yeah. Speedy.
Yeah, you can lose control if you don't pay attention. There's the blue lines I was talking about.
How do you keep control?
Look at that.
Little flick. A little flick. Boss.
Yeah,
that was cool, to be fair.
That's a goal and a half, mate.
That was cool.
Right.
Little flicker. Look at that. Sue.
Yeah, you get to choose your celebration. Got a hat on now, though. I've grown up. Right, let's just get it straight to the point. I've already checked about it. About here, I think it starts.
Yeah. Oh, there's Death Stranding.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
30 seconds in.
Yep.
Right, here we go. They've won the ball. Here I come. I've intercepted it.
Yep.
Little give and go to this geezer. He's give and go to me.
Taking it back.
I've given a little give and go to him.
Little dribbles
He's going round. He's going to give a little give and go. And I'm going to push it in.
Fucking lay bosh.
That is fun.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
That is a goal that is satisfying to score.
Yeah, well earned.
Because
that was a team goal.
Yeah, because we're all playing. I much prefer scoring that to the little flick over volley thing that I did. But unfortunately, not in the lower divisions anyway. No one really plays like that.
Yeah.
Everyone's so selfish.
Yeah, I reckon that would be me.
Yeah, well, I imagine it would
I'll be a selfish player.
But you want to win or do you want to lose? That's up to you.
Well, I want goals. I want as many goals as possible. I'm just not an objective player. I've realised that.
Yeah, but
terrible with
football is, if you want to score, you got to pass, man. It's the way it is. If you want to score, you got to pass the ball.
Not if I can solo it. If I can solo 1 goal, I can solo 100.
Well, if you do get it, we're never playing then, are we? That just pissed me off. As I said, I get people losing the ball. I get people like missing shots and missing passes, but not passing at all is unacceptable. It's just unacceptable. I don't mind you trying to take on a player. As long as in the game you've been passing. You take on as many players as you want, but as long as you're passing the ball in equal measure.
Yeah.
But it's just when you just constantly never ever pass, they're just flicking the ball up over and over and over again. It's boring.
So when you get the ball, how does controlling it work? You said you can lose control.
Yeah, so if you've got the ball, it's like a little circle that comes around it. You have to press it when it's green to get like perfect control. Press X, and you'll like bring it under control. If you do that in a direction, it will automatically pivot in that direction. So spatial awareness is really good. And if you like do the double tap sprint extra effort while you're running, if you're not like keeping control of the ball, like moving with it, you'll lose control and just carry on running. And you'll be like, oh shit, I haven't got the ball, and you've left it behind.
Yeah,
and you
I've
look
lost
like
the ball.
But yeah, like the actual, it's not difficult, but it's a thing that you have to get your head round. And yeah, the manual passing system, I'm really good. It was probably my best attribute in actual football was like long range passing, spotting passes rather than anything else. I wasn't a great finisher or anything, but I was very good at passing the ball in tight angles and defending. Because I'm stubborn and I don't ever pull out of a tackle, even if I know I'm going to really hurt my leg.
Yeah. Or theirs.
More often than me.
I saw someone snap their shin the other day.
Yeah.
I heard it go.
Yeah, it's nice.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it's nice. Ooh.
And he screamed and he cried, and I went into the comments, and then the first comment was, "Why is he crying?" Fucking leg snapped in half, mate.
It's a bit painful, mate. I remember when I broke my wrist. It was the most painful thing I've ever experienced this day.
I did my collarbone in football. I got hacked by someone and just went straight on my shoulder and snapped, and then they made me take a free kick after with my shoulder fucking down like that. I missed the free kick. I won't lie to you. I hit the wall.
I couldn't do anything with my wrist. It was the bone was all mangled up and out.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
Tasty.
Yeah, I went up for a header. Both sprinting for the ball. Both jumped for the ball. He's got more momentum and was probably stronger than me. Hit me in midair and I've spun all the way around.
And
came
landed.
down. I landed like that. And I remember the crack. I remember the crunch, and I remember the instant searing pain.
Yeah, that hot pain.
Yeah. And like that, it's like pain that's just, it's impossible to touch. You can't touch it. It's just there. It's just unbearable. And you're just like, I remember just laying in a heap and everyone went, he's fucking diving. He's fucking diving.
Yeah.
And then someone come over and I just heard him go, ugh. And then that was when I knew, because I hadn't opened my eyes at that point.
Something had gone wrong. Yeah.
That's
the worst one. Don't look.
Yeah.
Don't look, mate.
Yeah.
It's
all right. It's all right.
Just don't look. All right. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, why's my bone there, bro? Good stuff, man. But yeah, Rematch, 10 out of 10, love it. I think it's
Top
great.
Notch.
Top notch. I think it's just
a
fantastic
game. Crack on for 20 quidlies.
Exactly. And then obviously we're going to talk about the big boy, aren't we? I had no intention of playing this game. I told you how much I hated the first one. I don't know why I bought it.
You had full intention of playing the second game.
No, I didn't.
You fucking did.
I hated the first one. I finished it out of
spite.
Yeah, because I was just like, well, I've paid for it and it's Kojima and I love Kojima. I'm just like, what is this shit?
So a lot of people, they go, people that say that it's a walking simulator, you're all NPCs, you don't understand. And then there's like a circle jerk of people sitting there and they go, they just don't get it. It feels like the Final Fantasy Online community. And they go, you just got to get past the first 500 hours and then that's when it really opens up. Oh, we love it. I apologise, I was not part of the crew on either side there. Yeah. Final Fantasy or Death Stranding. Yeah. How's it going?
It's fucking great.
Carry on.
Yeah. I don't know why, because I didn't like the first one.
Yeah.
It's not any different.
Yeah.
It's basically the same.
Mm-hmm. baby's grown up. Well, fucking B8, BB, BB.
Oh, Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah, the baby's grown up a bit. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about spoilers and stuff like that. Stuff happens. But yeah, it's inherently the same game. Although I didn't play the same game that you played, because I played Death Stranding OG PS4 on the PS4, so it was never going to be as fun on the PS5. Director's Cut you played, they added so much stuff in that, like stuff that I've never seen or experienced or had like the tools to use. So a lot of the stuff is in it. I mean, 90% of the game so far, I've been in a car, bro. So I haven't even really been trudging. I have, but nowhere near as much as I had to in the first one. But everything's just like fluid, and I know what I'm doing, and I'm building stuff, I'm helping with shit. The combat is fucking great. I love the combat. I love fighting. I love sneaking around. It's just great.
There's more guns involved this time around.
Loads of guns, loads of swords and weapons and that. There's like cars. I've got a car at the moment. I've fitted like a fucking auto looter on it. So if I drive past a package, it just fucking goes, picks it up, sticks it inside. It's got a gun on it. It automatically fires at shit. Yeah, man. And I've been playing on the hardest difficulty, and I've done like 30 hours on that as well, and I'm fine.
What made you do that?
Just because I thought I'm having it. I'm gonna have it because I normally play games on the hardest setting, but it depends on the game. Because if I know I'm gonna get pissed off and frustrated, I won't. But also the option to always turn it down if it is too hard. So there is that option. But I haven't come across a thing where I'm like, this is ridiculous. I've only died a couple of times. Yeah, and the BTs haven't really been too much of a problem. I've barely seen them. I've skirted around a lot of them.
Yeah.
One time I did just drive into one by accident, and I had no idea. I was just driving along, and then the car just stopped, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then all this tar came up, and I was like, oh, fucking hell. And then, I was fighting some fucking beast.
Yeah.
But the boss fights, man, so much better in this. Like, I don't know if it was just the PS4, bro, but it was shit on the first one. Now I can like dodge it. I can dodge stuff. I haven't got to stand on a fucking platform all the time to try and shoot. And yeah, it's really fucking good. And something that I didn't know, which was true of the first one as well, is that the timefall only damages the container. So if you get 100% of the container damaged, it will do 0 damage to the actual product inside it.
Yeah.
I always thought that the timefall would just continuously damage it, man. Wish I knew that.
So what's the point in the damage on the fucking container?
Well, because then if you fall over or something, you're going to damage it. So it's better to keep it, like,
Oh, what if you were to say throw that container, that would then damage the contents?
Yeah, or if you stumble and trip because if you're carrying loads of shit.
All that time I was fucking wasting repairing containers.
Yeah,
sitting there fucking spraying myself because I was like, I don't want to hand it in if it's damaged.
Same, yeah.
What a fucking waste of time.
Yeah, oh, you didn't know either, no.
Nah,
it's annoying.
Wait, you know how much? You know how much time? Do you know how long it took me to work out that I could just get the spray out and spray all over rather than dropping everything and then individually spraying shit. Yes, that's why it was such a cunt. Yeah, I didn't realise you could do that. So I was literally, I would have a mountain of gear, take it all off because at the time I couldn't work out how to take off individual bits either. So I would just literally just drop everything, damage it in the process.
Brilliant.
And then sit there aiming, spraying certain bits and then putting it all back on. Without realising you can just go,
Yeah, just turn it round. I mean, graphically, this game is probably the best looking game I've
seen some crazy shit, man.
The best looking game I've ever seen by a distance as well. It's insane. But yeah, just mechanically, everything's better. Everything's more fun. Everything's fluid. The game itself is just fun. I'm always unlocking something. Like something new is happening every time I'm doing something. So I've always got, I can try this now. I've just unlocked the floating carrier level 2. I haven't even used the first one now because I've just been using a truck that I've customised and put my own stickers and colours on and stuff. It's just a very fun, good game, and I can 100% see why people don't like it, or that game, the first one, second one, whatever it is. But then I can 100% see why people love it because it's also very like. It's just satisfying, man.
I feel like it's a game that you've really got to lock into.
You got to enjoy that.
It isn't a game that you can just pick up and sort of scroll on your phone whilst there's cutscenes going on and not really not really pay attention to what's going on. I feel like it is one of those where you need to be fucking zoned in on this game to really experience what the fuck is happening. I saw a clip of Norman Reedus talking about obviously filming for the cutscenes and all that stuff where
cry.
Where he's like cry, and he's like, "There's time for," and then look, a whale. He's like, what? He's like, "What am I supposed to do?"
Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I trust you.
yeah. I've got no idea how I'm supposed to cry, but I will cry because you're telling me to. I love that. I absolutely love it. Hideo Kojima's brain is just so fucking...
he's a genius, though.
I don't understand. And I feel like that's what it is the geezer's just a genius. There's so many people that just don't understand him. We just go, you're just not on the same level that he's on, because how his brain is able to like, I thought Control was confusing. And to be fair, towards the end of Clair Obscur, you think, fucking hell, like, it's hurting my brain to work out what is happening here. But Death Stranding, I feel like, is just on a whole other level where you just go, what the actual fuck is going on here? Like, I don't get this.
So I done on the main menu. There's a recap thing, which is handy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I also watched. The reason I actually bought Death Stranding 2 is because I watched the Death Stranding 1 from years ago. Like why I find it a masterpiece now when I didn't when I first played it. So I watched that and I was like, okay, I understand this geezer, because he's had a similar journey to what I did. I was like, I don't really like it, but I'm going to finish it. But he went back to it when the director's cut came out, and I didn't. So he had a completely different experience to me. So yeah, that got me like invested in it. But when I watched the story and him explain it, and then I watched the recap and stuff, I was like, okay, when you take out all the weird shit, I get what's going on now. And then the second one is like, it's following on from that, but I'm actually keeping up with what's going on. I actually understand what's going on now. Whereas in the first one, I was like, why is that? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And I never understood it. I finished it and I still didn't know what was going on. Now I actually understand what BT is, what a beach is, like why they're here, what happened, blah, blah. I know all of that shit. I've learned it all.
Yeah. I mean, I turned to Reddit to work out.
Yeah, but even when you read that shit, it's still confusing, right?
Yeah, when you read a couple of paragraphs of it, and then like finding out like if someone dies and then they're not burnt to a fucking crisp within 24 hours, they decompose and turn into a BT, which then fucking ends up on the beach, and like all the buzzwords that you just said, and you're reading it and you're going, well, you end up down a rabbit hole because someone mentions BT but doesn't say what a BT is. So you go, right, well, what's a BT? And then someone tells you what a BT is, and a BT is there because X, Y, and Z's happen, but they don't explain what X, Y, and Z is. So you go, right, I need to find out why that turns that into a BT. Why is there a whale above my head? The floor is black. What's happened?
That all makes sense now. I actually understand it all.
Yeah.
So it's great.
And I feel like I was, after reading quite a bit, it was all clicking a bit, but then it would throw something new at you that completely fucking knocks everything out, and you go, oh, fucking hell, like, I need to work this out as well. I think that was probably one of my biggest problems, is I just couldn't work out what was happening.
Told you wouldn't finish that game, bro.
It's tough, really tough. It's really tough.
You've done more than I thought you would.
Yeah.
A lot more.
I think it's one of those where, I know there'll be a lot of people that could just go into something like Death Stranding blind and then play it all the way through and go, yeah, no, that was crazy. But at the same time, I think there's a lot of people that will play it and would enjoy it, but they need to get a briefing of what's going on and like a thing for beginners before their first playthrough, sort of thing, to see, to make the game just that little bit more manageable. And I feel like I am one of those people, like with the repair spray, and you can just spin it round and all the little quirks and shit that just help. But yeah, weird, very weird one.
It's very good. It's very good. I'll definitely finish it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, I'm actually understanding what's going on. The characters and that, they're cool as fuck. There's loads of new characters that are cool.
What the fuck? Can you say what the setting is without it being a spoiler?
What do you mean?
Where is he?
He's in America.
Still in.
Well, you do go somewhere else, but that would be a spoiler.
That would be a spoiler.
I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know because I never followed like the review, the leading up to it, so I don't know what was marketed. I don't know if it was marketed that he was going to go somewhere else, or if it was just thing. So I won't say how he gets there or why he gets there.
I think I know where he's gone. I think I've seen the clip where it gives it away.
So yeah, you go loads of places, man, like in scenic and unscenic stuff.
There's things to see and there's not things to see. That's what he sees.
I got a boomerang though. It's sick.
You got a boomerang?
A blood boomerang.
Go on then. Let's explain some of the weapons then, because in Death Stranding 1 there was a gun. That was about it. Little fucking taser thing.
Oh, you do get more guns in Death Stranding 1. I've got an AR, I've got a sniper rifle, I've got a grenade launcher, I've got a fucking electrocution gun, I've got a bowler gun, I've got a grenade pistol, I've got a normal pistol.
So what's a blood boomerang? What does that do?
I've got the blood boomerang, yeah, you just throw it like a boomerang. But you hold the button, and then the more you hold it, the more blood you put in it.
Yeah. The more damage it does?
Yeah, you got it. But obviously, you're using your own life force, aren't you? Because it's your blood.
And then you have to replenish that blood, and then you have to go and find the blood bags.
All that's automatic, though. I can't remember how it was in Death Stranding 1. But if I've got 4 blood bags in my pockets, once one's used, it automatically just starts using the next one. I haven't got to, like, equip it or nothing.
Yeah, but then what happens when you run out of blood bags?
Then you just eat them little maggot things, cryptobites.
And what do they do?
Give you health back.
And then what? And then it refills the bags?
No, it's just another way to get health. If you need more blood bags, just fabricate them in the little terminals. Make them.
That's what the bugs were for.
Yeah, they give you health and stamina.
Oh God!
Didn't do that either, no.
Oh, it's all squeezing me.
You even got electrobites as well, which give you, believe it or not, battery for your electric stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the car electric? Obviously.
Yeah.
Everything's electric.
Everything's electric. I've got a little tricycle motorbike thing.
Can you get ladders back yet?
Yeah, I've got ladders. I've got loads of ladders.
Yeah, but can you get them back once you've placed them?
I don't know. I've never placed one. I just climb other people's.
Oh, well, you never did that in Death Stranding 1?
Yeah, I put them down in Death Stranding 1, but I don't know if you couldn't pick them up, could you?
I don't think you could pick them up. No, I think you could just dismantle them and that was it. You could just get rid of them.
No, yeah, I don't know I don't think I've placed one in Death Stranding 2.
Oh, you're just using everyone else's. That's fair enough. No, that's fair enough.
I'm just driving, man.
Well, I didn't know if I'd missed a mechanic. It's the same with the ropes, wasn't it? Wasn't it basically anything that you put down, you couldn't really get it back up?
It's cool though because I've built a road, man. Like I found a road that was like being built. Partly built.
Sound like a hippie for the end of the world. There's a road I've built, man. You've got to come with me.
I built someone had already started building a road. Obviously, it gets to a certain point where it's just finished. It hasn't been done. I had loads of materials, so I was just like fucking back and forth. I built like 4 or 5 parts of this road, man, and I connected it all the way up to the fucking next thing. I was so gassed because every time someone drives on it, it's like, use your road, use your road. And I'm like, yeah.
So what is that, like tarmac or something, or are you just digging a path in?
No, so you and all the other porters,
like a bridge,
connect. Yeah, so you connect. You start building a road, and then it will leave like a terminal where the next part of road would join if it had the sufficient materials.
Oh, so it's not like you're not placing the road yourself. It's a predetermined thing that needs X amount of material.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they predetermine place it and then it builds it automatically from there, or if there's certain places you can put the road. I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, because I think a bridge you can put wherever you want.
Yeah, bridges you can. Because I built a bridge yesterday for the first time. And yeah, I built that, and I'm excited to see how many people have gone over it today.
Yeah, because when you go up to stuff like that, it tells you how many people have liked it and shit like that.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see that. How many people have used my road today, and how many people have used my bridge.
What do you get for that? Is it just currency?
It's just likes, man. It's just likes, but it's just fun to see how many people have gone over it. And shit. Be like, oh yeah, that bridge was used. It was helpful.
That was a good old bridge.
And it's nice when people pick up packages you've lost, or you pick up theirs. It tells you, such has delivered your package for you, and it's like, oh, cool, man. Thanks.
Do you get anything back for that?
Likes. It's all likes.
What do you do with the likes?
Nothing.
It's
just likes. It's just social media. It's like the whole theme of the game, isn't it? The whole theme of the game, like the strand, the system of everyone being like stranded together and so far away but still connected. It's the whole theme of.
So I remember when you could pick up parcels and then leave them in a. Was it a post box? Was it called a post box? Or
you can put them in post boxes, yeah.
So say someone I come across a post box, and someone else has left parcels in there. I can just go in there and take them and then deliver them myself and get all the moolahs for them.
Yeah, you can. Someone can post them in places, and it will say, "In trust to other porters."
Yeah.
So yeah, you can, because that's what I do a lot. I go out when I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I'll pick up loads of shit in the car. Will just automatically pick it up, and then when I get to whatever it was I was delivering, I'll hand the stuff in that I was supposed to deliver, and then anything else I might have found that was supposed to be delivered there, anything that's fucking miles away, I'll just entrust to other porters.
And do they pick it up from the area
I don't
you
know.
dropped it off?
I'm not sure about that part. Probably, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There's loads of other ways, man. You can fast travel in a cool way that actually makes sense in kind of like a
Can't tell me because of spoilers?
Yeah. But, well, not really. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it kind of. But it's kind of like a spaceshipy kind of thing. And then there's a whole monorail system now that you can ride, and you can rebuild that like a road. There's loads of systems, man. The amount of systems in this game and the way they all intertwine is mental. Like the first one, I was like, this game's weird, bro. What are you going with? Because you went from Metal Gear Solid, which is one of the greatest series of all time, to this weird delivery simulator thing. And now the second one, I'm like, okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down now. I'm getting it because the systems and the technology itself, the PS5 is much more powerful. So it runs smoothly. It feels good.
Do you think you could go back to Death Stranding 1 and then get a better understanding since you're now playing Death Stranding 2?
I could, but I won't.
No, yeah, I'm not saying.
But
that
yeah,
you
if
will.
I did, I would. But I could see myself playing Death Stranding 2 and just fancy just going on there and just doing a couple of deliveries because there's something so peaceful about it. I don't know what it is, man.
You know what? I get you. I do get you.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, because that was the thing that I picked up on straight away. I was like, I enjoy this, and there's something odd and simple about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I think that's the buzz with playing a simulator type game. I know that Death Stranding isn't a simulator, but let's fucking harp with the rest of the what people say and go, it is a walking delivery simulator. And there's something weird about playing something like that, which you can do in normal days. It's like farming simulator. You go, this is nice. This is hard, but this is nice. I'm doing a job, but not doing a job. Or fucking like HGV simulator or some shit like that. There was something weird about delivering parcels, going like, I've done my job. I've done what I needed to do. Now let me go and get the next parcel.
Well, did you know that the actual porter system from Death Stranding is actually based on a real life profession, and they're called bockers, or step cargo porters, and they carry over 100 kilograms of packages up and down harsh Japanese mountain trails where vehicles can't go. Some European countries like Slovakia also have them to this day, and here is some pictures of them.
Oh, they look exactly like fucking Norman Reedus.
How mental is that?
Fuckers.
They actually got the backpack on. They're sitting down with it on their back, and that is you look at Death Stranding and think you look ridiculous.
I mean, he's walking down a path that's been put in place by a vehicle.
No, that's not. It looks like it, but it's not. It's like
I think it is.
No, look, there it is. Planks.
Yeah, I feel like you could get a motorbike down that, or a very narrow car.
Maybe, but then I imagine they're going up mountains.
Yeah, but how many people are up in the fucking mountain that need an Amazon?
Well, the man needs their apples, bro. I mean, these apples ain't going to deliver themselves. I don't know what they're doing, but I found it fascinating that people actually do that shit. Obviously, you're not carrying around fucking bridge babies and whatever else you fucking got in your pockets.
BTs.
Blood grenades and shit. Fucking.
They do. They're called. They do like hot lunch deliveries in India. They're called dabawallahs. Are the people that deliver them, and they're in metal tins, and they go on trains and shit like that with massive crates full of these little individual metal tins, and they go and deliver them to office buildings and stuff. And it's something like a 98% success rate of delivering lunches.
That's very cool.
It's very cool. I only know that because Top Gear did an episode on it where they thought they could do better, and they did not.
I love
They
Top Gear.
spilled a lot of the lunches.
I am surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I know you're not going to finish Death Stranding 1, but...
How far in are you?
I'm about 30 hours, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm really far, but I also feel like I'm nowhere near anywhere.
I feel like once you get over the 20-hour threshold, that's a good enough amount of hours to give a decent opinion on what's going on.
Yeah, mate. It might be actually like 20 hours, but it's very like... No, don't do it. I know what you're going to do, and I don't want you to do it. Just leave it out. I'm having a great time, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you.
No, but you said this last time, and then you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I definitely didn't.
You definitely did. I can't remember what it was, but it was. I think it was Claire Obscure, actually.
No.
It was something like that. But regardless of...
No, because you fucking tell me not to do it.
Yeah,
because you don't want to know, and I do it, and then you go, well, don't tell me, and then you start asking me.
No, I definitely don't.
You start asking me the bullshit.
No bullshit to be bullshit.
It's alright, I've already pressed the button to have a look. Okay,
great.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Right, that's
I understand, you're done.
Yeah. It's a very good game, and I'm having...
Well, you'll finish it in 5 hours.
Okay, brilliant. It's a very good game. I highly recommend it. Obviously, I know you're not going to play it, but if you ever do in fucking years to come, it's a massive step up in everything.
If I end up playing Death Stranding 1 and then going into Death Stranding 2, if I ever get Death Stranding 1, what I will tell you is that I won't be airing it live, that I will be playing Death Stranding 1. You will just have to catch me playing it, because I don't want to have the embarrassment as I did with the last time by saying I will get this done.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with it. I'll treat it like I did when I quit smoking. Just not going to tell anyone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because then I don't feel the pressure of it.
Yeah.
Because right now I can sit here going, we're talking about it, one man to another, and I feel excited about it. And I'm like, I want to go back over there, download it with my super fast internet. It will take me about 20 minutes to download it, and then start playing it again. But at the same time, I don't want to then hype everyone up going, yeah, he's playing it again. Because if I let you all down, then I feel terrible for it.
No.
I might play it, I might not. I probably will, I probably won't.
That's the attitude, man.
You know what I
Who
mean?
knows?
I
Keep
might
people
jump
guessing.
on it. I might do it. I might not. That's just how it is.
All I'm saying is, from when I played Death Stranding 1, this is the same game, but amped up in every possible way, better in every possible way. The story's actually digestible, and I understand what's going on. The characters are better. Just everything's great. Everything's got purpose. Everything's streamlined to be better than it was. It felt very fidgety when I played it. Now it's very like, oh, I know how to do that. It's easy. I know how to do that.
So there you go then. That's a very informative podcast right there. Rematch, decent game, 20 quid, fun football game.
Buy that shit, man.
Death Stranding
Pass
2,
the ball.
fucking DPD. Have it out. FedEx, UPS,
Norman Reedus.
Royal Mail.
Bitch.
Have it. See you later, everyone. Uru.
Uru.